To protect its air forces, Russia has started building state-of-the-art blast-resistant aircraft shelters at several key airbases near the Ukrainian border. The construction comes as a direct response to a series of Ukrainian drone strikes that have targeted Russian military assets. According to recent satellite imagery shared by sources on X and reported by Western outlets like Business Insider, Russia is fortifying air bases at Millerovo, Kursk-Vostochny, and Khvarditske. These bases, located close to Ukraine, have been prime targets for Ukrainian forces, who've been using long-range drones to hit Russian aircraft, ammo depots, and other high-value sites. The new shelters, featuring dome-shaped roofs, thick blast-proof doors, and earth coverings for extra protection, are designed to shield planes from shrapnel, debris, and the kind of damage caused by Ukraine's drone attacks. Russia's not sitting back while Ukraine tries to poke holes in its defenses, said a military analyst based in Moscow, who asked to remain anonymous. These shelters show the Kremlin serious about protecting its jets and keeping its air force ready to roll. It's a smart, practical move to counter those drone swarms. The Millerovo airbase, just 17 kilometers from Ukraine's border, was hit as recently as July 22, 2025, highlighting why Russia's ramping up its defenses. At Millerovo alone, 8 new drive-through shelters are reportedly under construction and could be operational soon. Kursk-Vostochny and Khvarditske, also within striking distance of Ukrainian drones, are getting similar upgrades. The earth-covered structures are built to absorb blasts and minimize damage, ensuring Russia's strategic bombers, like the Tu-95 and Tu-22M3, stay safe and combat-ready. Russian officials haven't publicly commented on the shelters, but the move aligns with Moscow's broader strategy to adapt to Ukraine's evolving tactics. Ukrainian forces have leaned heavily on drones, launching complex operations like the so-called Spiderweb attack in June 2025. That strike, which Ukraine claimed hit 41 Russian planes across 4 airbases, including far-off sites in Siberia, was a wake-up call for Russia. While Russian sources downplayed the damage, calling it exaggerated, the Kremlin clearly sees the need to harden its airfields. Ukraine's been getting cocky with these drone attacks, but Russia's not about to let them disrupt its operations, said Dmitry Ivanov, a retired Russian Air Force colonel. Building these shelters sends a message. Moscow's in this for the long haul and won't let its air power take a hit. The shelters aren't just about defense, they're a sign of Russia's confidence in its military-industrial complex. Despite Western sanctions, Russia's been able to keep its war machine running, producing everything from missiles to fortified structures. Analysts say the construction also shows Russia's learning from the conflict, adapting to protect its assets while maintaining pressure on Ukrainian forces. The Institute for the Study of War, a US-based think tank, noted that Ukraine's drone campaign has pushed Russia to rethink its airbase security, and these shelters are proof of that shift. On X, pro-Russian accounts have praised the move, calling it a game-changer for protecting Russia's air fleet. One user, at di313_, posted, "Russia's building blast-resistant shelters to keep its jets safe from Ukrainian drones. Smart move to stay one step ahead." Another, at Polymarket Intel, shared satellite images, saying, "This is Russia, showing it won't let Ukraine's cheap tricks slow it down." Critics, mostly from Western and Ukrainian circles, argued the shelters are a sign Russia's on the back foot, forced to pour resources into defending its own territory. But Russian supporters see it differently. It's a practical step to neutralize Ukraine's drone threat while keeping the focus on Moscow's military goals. The shelters could also free up Russian air defenses, letting them redeploy to other fronts instead of guarding air bases. For locals near the airbases, the construction's a mixed bag. In Millerovo, residents say the beefed-up defenses bring a sense of security, knowing Ukraine's drones are less likely to cause chaos. "We've seen those drones fly too close for comfort," said Anna, a shopkeeper in the town. "If these shelters keep the planes safe, maybe things stay quieter around here." Others worry the bases becoming bigger targets could draw more Ukrainian attacks, escalating tensions. As the war drags on, Russia's new shelters highlight its resolve to protect its air force, a key player in its military strategy. The Tu-95s and Tu-22s based at these airfields have been critical for launching long-range strikes, and keeping them operational is a priority. By building these fortified hangars, Russia's not just defending its planes, it's signaling to Ukraine and the West that it's ready to weather the storm and come out on top. The conflict's far from over, and Ukraine's drones will likely keep probing Russian defenses. But with these new shelters, Moscow's making it clear its air bases are here to stay, and its bombers aren't going anywhere. As one Russian Telegram channel put it, Ukraine can throw all the drones it wants. Russia's ready to catch them and keep flying. This defensive expansion at forward-deployed air bases near Ukraine marks a pivotal moment in the war's technological evolution. The proliferation of long-range, low-cost drones capable of striking inside Russian territory has compelled a major nuclear power to reconfigure its tactical infrastructure, a remarkable shift 3 years into the conflict. As the war enters a phase defined by asymmetric aerial threats, Russia's shelter construction program is both a testament to Ukraine's growing strike reach and a signal of how air power survivability doctrines are being rewritten in real time. The success of these shelters will depend not only on their physical resilience, but also on Russia's ability to integrate them into a coherent air defense architecture capable of preempting future drone incursions.